G'day, unscheduled fish, the beach bum investor. There's a reason for that. Icon's just gone live on Binance a couple of hours ago. Sorry, it's a bit late, but when it's trading at $1.20 off the mark, I'm going to buy some. Let's go and log into the live chat on YouTube.
Live on Binance a couple of hours ago.
Yep, very good, Luke. You've already said that. Floyd, what's going on, man? Icon, ICX trading, starting now. We're going to watch it. Crypto Chronicus, what's going on? Z, how are you, brother? Thought you guys might get excited for this. I'll just post up in Discord, let everyone know we're here. I swooped up a whole lot at $1.20 when it first opened. $1.20, $1.30, pretty happy with that buy price. I think I'll make good money on that. I haven't checked it, but I updated my account. It's gone up, so I assume that Icon has gone up. I've just posted up in Discord. Guys, you want a party time? Let's go. Let's screen share it and see if it is party time, Agent Smith. Let's have a look, guys. Where's Icon trading? Last time I checked, it was $1.20, $1.30. So anything above that is news for me. That's where I bought it. Okay, screen sharing. There's all you guys. Hey, A-Dog, what's going on, man? You uploading that song tomorrow? That's awesome, dude. Hey, I just got contacted by the local newspaper, Gold Coast Bulletin. They want to do a photo shoot with me tomorrow. Gold Coast is the 6th biggest city in Australia, so hopefully that goes well. The crypto wave investment crew going mainstream. Let's check out this trading, guys. See what's happening. Let's go to the exchange. Basic. I picked up some extra Icon. I thought, why not? I believe it's going to be higher than $1.20. We saw the action on the futures markets to give us an indication early. And just having a look here, oh, goodness, I've even sold some back. It's gone up that quickly. Wow, look at this. All right, I'll show you how to set some trades, but let's check it out on BTC to start with. So BTC to Icon is over here. ICX, BTC. All right, so you can see here, we really haven't got a lot of information to go by at the moment. I believe I can get this down a little bit further and we go with 1 minute trading. Yeah, we can have a look here. Yeah, Fishy's nailed it. Fishy's nailed it. Look where Fishy bought his earlier. Okay, so here's my buy orders. I just came in and snapped up what I could. And you can see here I've had a couple of ICX sells already. So I've picked it up and sold it back. I'm going to have to reset orders now, but the buys on these were really good. I did some Ether, ICX, BTC. I did some BTC, some Ether, and some Binance coin trading, and I picked up really nice prices. Look at these, $6.95, all around that 700 mark. I did pick some up. That was a cancelled order, so yeah, looking good. Some really good trading there early on for me. I'm stoked with that. So let's go and have a look, see how the minutes are going. But I'll go and set some more buy orders now that I've sold. So basically what I can do, I'll show you guys how I trade. This is how I trade. And everyone's a little bit different, but I've just sold some. My last one, if you have a look here, 24-hour history, I've sold 15 Icon for 4.67985 BNB. So I want to go back to the BNB trade and I want to keep it. I like keeping it in the same. So I'm going to go back to BNB. I'm going to find Icon. Sorry, guys. I'm not a good scroller. No, in fact, I suck at scrolling. Okay, ICX. Cool. Yeah, that's nice. Well done, Fishy. Good little buy. I bought a few down around that 0.2 mark. So 50% gain straight. Oh, look at the spike a few minutes ago. I sold at 3,199 and then I had one. Oh, guess where? Oh, guys, check this high. 49900. Look where I had my sales sit for that spike, just in case it happened. I had one set at, where was it? Oh, open order, sorry. Sell 4498. Where'd it get to? Shouldn't that have sold? Oh no, that's against BTC. My bad. All right, let's go and reset that order. So what I did is I sold, if we check our order history here, I sold at 0.31199, so I want to get it back cheaper than that. So what I'm going to do is find some support. There's one glaringly, obviously one right here. So I'm going to beat this. That's my mark because I've already made good money on that trade because I sold at 31, right? So now I can buy it back at 258912, hopefully. 892, sorry. So just change the 9 to 2. I can pick up, I don't know, I might as well pick up all of them. so big if we get a good swing like that. So yeah, I'd pick up an extra 4 ICX if that trade hits. So yeah, I'm scaled in and scaled out against BTC, Ether, and Binance. I haven't done any US dollar tether trading because I'm not a fan of it. So I'm just going back to BTC now, and we'll go to Icon so we can watch a chart that most of you will find a bit more relative. Wish I could figure out how to make this bigger. Oh, maybe like this. That's exactly how you do it, fish. You superstar. Look at this launch. Do you see what it did off launch, guys? This is why I said be ready. And do you know the best thing? The best thing is most people weren't expecting this launch. Most people are expecting it on OKX. So people probably don't even realize it's trading yet unless it, hit the like button, because that'll get people informed. But this is a really nice pattern starting to develop from those lows of 550. I wasn't in quick enough, but I picked it up, all around these 700 marks, 700 sat marks. I was all around here, just grabbing as much as I could. I was literally moving Ether and whatever I could. Yeah, so I picked up like 300 coins, or no, 230, I think. No, because I've already sold a few, so 245. And look, I've already made really good gains on that. Quick sort of, what, 80 bucks or something like that, maybe a little bit more, 100 bucks. Very quick $100 turnaround for, not a huge investment on something I like long term anyway. So I'm stoked with that. Just set my buy orders back. We'll see what happens. But yeah, just how's that peak off the start? Imagine if we get that when it opens on OK Exchange tomorrow. That'd be nice. All right, I'm coming back to live chat, guys. I want to see what you guys are thinking, because there's a few people watching now. I want to get opinions. Let's get some opinions. Hello. Oh, it's sunny in here. So I've got shadows on my face. It's so be it. Let's see who's here. Smash that like button, Ethercept. Ethercept made me laugh. He always does. I said, guys, we're going live. Icon's just hit live. We haven't had time to organise an Icon party, but Ethercept said, I need Reese's. What was it? I need Reese's and milk for this. It was good. Everyone buy before pump to 20. 20 bucks, Joe? That's ambitious. On opening day, but I've been getting more bullish on it. I have been getting more bullish on it. I don't know about 20 bucks, man. We got to get it to $2 at least, because otherwise, like, Jace has to buy his missus a dog. So if it gets above $2, if it gets above, guys, I've got 2 reasons for you. Well, no, I don't want to shill the coin. It doesn't need shilling. Please make your own decision. This is not financial advice, etc., etc. But 2 really good reasons to go and buy Icon. Jace said to his missus, if it gets above $2 on opening day, he'll buy her a dog, and he will name it Icon. And we need that to happen. Second, Wilkie promised his missus, if it goes above $3, he's taking her on a snowboarding trip to Japan. So let's make those 2 pay for the stupid promises that they make. G'day, Dennis Turk. Good to see you, man. So yeah, exciting times. ICO price was 10 cents, Agent Smith. Yeah, Joe's answered that for you. Should I throw a quick buck at it? Agent Smith, your call, brother. That's such an interesting perspective, Ethercept. Ethercept said, hard to tell. It dumped at first, going back up now. Well, pumped first, I think, Ethercept. Went up to like probably not much volume, but spiked right up off opening to like 4 times what it is now. Like $5-6 bucks, man. But yeah, Ethercept said it dumped at first and now it's going back up. Personally, I think it's a 5x in 30 days. But in this market, it could be 30 minutes. And in this market, it could crash back down to the 10 cents we bought it at. I doubt it, but that's the volatility we do deal with, and it's a good point that Ethercept makes. Wilkie's calling it on. Go, you good thing. Rachel said, oh my God, it's 2:15 a.m. I've got to go to work at 9 a.m., but I am up just because Icon is live. Yeah, I think everyone's a bit excited about this. Welcome to Shill Verge. Oh, yeah, Verge has done well, man. Verge has been killing it. I've done some monster trading on Verge as well, Ethercept. Litecoin trading at Cryptopia on Verge during the run-up was incredibly volatile. Incredibly volatile. So Yeah, I made some really good trades on that. Made some really good gains. 2 a.m. in New York. Any idea of circulating supply? I haven't heard, Agent Smith. All I can go by is, you know, the estimates I were hearing, which weren't based on anything factual at all, except people making a guess, were probably 5 to 10%, and some people were even saying up to 20% of coins would be burnt due to the KYC requirements, and some people not fulfilling those KYC requirements. Ergo, their tokens get done. 7:15 in London. This might pump hard as people come aware. Look, we are early on. To be fair, Zhao, Johnny Crypto, guys, if you're not in our Discord group, it would very much pay you to start thinking about joining. Links in the description, because Zhao announced this on our Discord group pretty much the second it happened, actually before. I think it was even before it hit the exchange. So for those of you who were super organized, you could have got in and got that massive pump at the start. I don't know whether Zhao did. I wasn't talking to him. He just said, "Fish, go 6 minutes till it opens." I was like, "Yep, done." So yeah, exactly. He's a legend, man. He keeps an eye on things. Yeah, I can certainly recommend signing up, because we get the news quick there. So, you know, I think as people become aware, there was a lot of FOMO on this. Yeah, Floyd, Floyd's in Aussie. Sorry, Floyd's in Aussie. Z's in Aussie, Floyd. Z's an Aussie boy. He's just given the international clocks, you know, to keep an eye on when we think the volume might start coming in. Guys, I'm just going to go back to ICX because it does look like it's moving again. Yeah, 8.99, 8.97. I'll bring you back to share for a bit. We'll just keep an eye on it because we've got the minutes up at the moment, and you know, it is a historic moment in the crypto economy. First Korean blockchain built from scratch, being dubbed the Korean Ethereum. We know what the Chinese Ethereum has done today in Neo, doing some ridiculous things in the last 24 to 48 hours. And especially in the last 6 months, going all the way from about $1.30 where I first got it to where I dumped it at $10, whoops, and then bought it back at 35 to 40. So yeah, I'm not going to make that same mistake with Icon. If I trade out, it'll be trading out bits at a time, not the whole bag like I did with Neo and thought I was a hero because I'd 5 or 6x and then watch it go another bloody 5x on top of that. So yeah, really cost myself with that. Won't be doing that with Icon. I think it's got too big a future. They've made partnerships with banks, insurance companies, universities, I believe electricity companies as well, energy companies. I'm trying to remember. The list is huge. So I think Icon's got real potential. If they've got a good team helping these companies develop DApps on top of the Icon platform, it can really gain in value. DApp coins have done extremely well. If we have a look at Lisk, if we have a look at just a little bit of a spike there, bumping up to 908 quickly and then back down. You see there's even a 10% swing trade to be had there right now. But going back to DApp coins, you've had Lisk go berserk recently. You've had Rise do quite well. It's doubled in price. You've had, obviously, Ethereum, Neo. There's been a lot of DApp coins doing well, and I think that Icon is going to follow a similar path. Also, the major trade volume and the major money, whenever we've had a move in the economy, has come from Korea, primarily. If you have a look at trade volumes, let's go and have a look at trade volumes now. But if you have a look at trade volumes in the major markets, I'm going to go over to CoinMarketCap just so I can give you an idea. This is stuff we were looking at earlier in today's show. But let's have a look at trade volumes altogether. So we'll just go over to CoinMarketCap. We'll get the overall trade volumes. So you can see what I mean, and it's quite heavily geared towards the Korean won. It makes up a substantial portion of the market. So if we have a look at trade volumes, looking nice, by the way, 587, pushing that 600 billion mark. Just have a quick look at the whole market. 19,000 for Bitcoin, came back strong from this morning. Futures trading as low as 18,300. It's had a really nice pullback since then. CME trading, we can have a look at it in a second as well if you like. Ethereum, 716. Bitcoin Cash is on the gain. Ripple, 72. I did think that was going to retrace after such a big run up. It looks to have had that downward channel going now. We'll see if it holds. It's become very popular. Litecoin's run up back above 300, which is good to see. IOTA making strong gains in the last 24 hours. So looking pretty solid. As you can see, Neo doing great things. It was up to 74 earlier today. Tron's been amazing. Growth on growth on growth. QTUM's come up. So yeah, it's been solid, guys. Omasco is another one that's just been booming. So it's good to see. Got some Omasco. Picked up a bit. Here we go. Here's Verge. Ethercept calling it at a tenth of that only a few weeks ago. Well done, Ethercept. Guys, I'm hearing more people getting bullish on Monocoin, calling it sort of like a Chinese Litecoin. I haven't looked significantly into it, but if it has got reasonable technology, it's certainly become very, very popular. It's an interesting one. We might have to start taking a look at ARK. $2.50, guys. It wasn't that long ago we were calling that. Steam. Everything's going nuts. So anyway, let's have a look at these trade volumes, like I said. And we're going to go by currency, okay? 24-hour ranking by currency. And what you're going to see here is the US dollar is at number 1 in Bitfinex, but not far behind is Korean won. Now, US dollar makes up second and third as well, but Korean won is a massive player. And don't forget, all this US dollar won't necessarily. Funny thing is, a lot of people in Korea and a lot of businessmen in places around the world have US dollars. That's as simple as that. My dad never travels without US dollar because it's accepted. It's accepted so widely. In some countries, they would prefer the US dollar to their own currency. Matter of fact, that was the case in Chile. When I was surfing over in Chile, in Iquique, the taxi drivers and so on, they preferred US dollars. So it's interesting. But yeah, so that doesn't necessarily represent complete money coming out of, like it's all coming out of the US as such, whereas the Korean won is more likely money specifically coming out of Korea, whereas some Korean money will actually be mixed up in this US dollar. I know that sounds funny, but if we are talking about, regional investment, which is important in Icon being developed to service the Korean markets. So yeah, I think that when you do look at it, I mean, that's for Bitcoin, obviously, but as we go down further, you can see Ethereum, again, Korean won. Litecoin, Korean won. And if we go to the exchanges, this is also a really good way of looking at it. So trade volume exchange, because the different exchanges are obviously going to be trading in different amounts. But we can see here Bitfinex, obviously US dollar, Bittrex being BTC, like a crypto trading platform. But then the third biggest exchange in the economy is BitDump, Korean won. Look at the volumes. 2.4 billion. That's monstrous. Monstrous. Hey, isn't Binance knocking on the door? 2.1 billion. But yeah, that's my point. Korean won, Korean project, Korean Ethereum. Korea pretty much drove Neo, Ethereum, Bitcoin itself. They've had their fingers in a few of the major moves, guys. Honestly, they have up the top there. So it's interesting times. Going to pop back to the chat and see what you've all got to say. Ticker for Icon. I don't have a ticker, but we can bring it up, man. It's at 888 at the moment, 888 Satoshi. Just watching it live on Binance now. If you guys would prefer, I can bring it over to screen. Is there any way I can do like a split screen so I can talk to you as well? So I don't like just sitting there looking at it. Oh, good point, Ethercept. Verge fish. Yeah, he said Verge is so private, no one even knows it's a DApp platform. Or DApp platform, sorry, yeah. You're a funny man, Ethercept. Hey, Ethercept, I've got the challenge for you too. You know how I was telling you about we've got a bit of a second wordsmith in our Discord group now? Yes. How you going, Grinkers? You like looking at yourself? No, I'm not looking at myself. I'm looking at the chat. Peanut. Go away, Z. Good gains on your PIVX today. Yeah, man, it's been a strong day for a lot of our coins, guys. We've set ourselves up really well by researching, by knowing the market highs and the market lows, like the range of a coin. We have set ourselves up with collaborative research as a group. We've set ourselves up by helping each other to get into Icon, which is 890 Satoshi at the moment, just for an update. Crypto Chronicles is saying under sources, click plus. Let's see if we can do that. Sources, where do I find that? I'd like to share it with you so I can watch it live. Sources. Where's sources, dude? You give me. See what's here. I can do present to everyone in profile. That's it. I can't split screen it. I'll tell you what. No, because then I can't get the chat. Or can I? No, I don't know how. I'm just going to talk to you. Crypto Chronica said, I don't even know anything about ICX. Yeah, man, we researched it a long time ago. It's been months in the waiting for us. We got into it early. Then select Windows Capture. I don't know where the sources thing is. Video capture device. Test it out, not live. Yeah, I better not test it out live, eh? All right, I'll bring you over to screen share so you can have a look at the markets and I'll stop yapping. That's what I've got on the thing. Let's watch it live. Let's see what happens for a bit. I'll keep talking. It's just that I don't know how to get, like, how can I watch that and get the chat at the same time so I can see what you guys are going to say? I just have to flick back and forth. 887. You can see it there. It's interesting volumes, isn't it? These are the volumes, these bars down the bottom. They're indicating your volume within that 1 minute. For those of you who don't know, a little bit of chart reading for you there. Okay. This is what's called your moving average, this blue or purple line coming through here. Yeah, so be interesting to see. I wonder if this has got Bollinger lines in that so I can show you how to do Bollinger lines. Oh, I should have learnt all this ages ago. Anyway, it's interesting. It looks to be fairly stable between that 880 and 900 mark. Last time it got down to 880, you can see it got bought up again. It'll be interesting. I mean, I feel like that's still going to be good buying because what's that? So I'll just minimize this. What do we got? $1.62. Yeah. So yeah, it's, I mean, $1.66. Jeez, it's all over the place. Have a look at this. Going crazy. Look at the swings on it. Anyone up for swing trading? Where's Wilkie when you need him? He was out last time I spoke to him. Yeah. Just close this down. Oh, if I need another local voice, give me a yell. Is that for... I'll talk to you after, Scorpion. Why aren't you on the chat, dude? You might be. I'll come back to it. Who's here? Oh, I'll come back because I don't like you just looking at the chat. Although that's probably better than my head, isn't it? Debatable. Pop out chat. Pop out chat. I'm calling $5, says Wilkie. Pop out chat. You guys realize that saying something that I don't understand and just saying it over and over again isn't going to help. It's like my dad. When we were in Chile, Dad came over to support me. And he had this big bag of washing, right? And he goes, all right, let's go and find a laundromat. I said, well, why don't we just get on Siri and Google and stuff while we've got Wi-Fi at the hotel. And we'll get out and we'll learn the words for laundromat or washing and you know, we'll learn a few words before we go out to a place that only speaks Spanish to try and find a laundromat. He's like, oh, no, we'll be right. And so he's walking around the streets with a garbage bag full of clothes, going up to people going, washing? I was like, oh my God. And he just kept saying it. They're looking at him like he's a Fruit Loop and he doesn't care. He's just sitting there, washing? It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Stop saying happy birthday, Agent Smith. I don't know who started that this morning. It is not my birthday. What do you all think about all the folks asleep that will wake up and see ICX dump? Will it push the price lower? No. I think, like, man, as soon as I saw it at $1.20, I went moving as much Ether and that as I could find in little bits of accounts that had just been stored there to start buying some ICX. I saw it as too cheap straight away at $1.20. I went, nah. I've seen what the futures market's been trading at. We've been watching the futures markets almost every day. Now, I know that's not a guaranteed lock, but it is some sort of indication with the volumes that hit BTC was actually getting through. It does give a reasonable indication. The reason I can't see like event chains futures being reasonable at the moment is because I looked at the trade volumes today and it was $925. So you can't really get an indication from that. But ICX's futures was trading at volumes in you know, at least the high tens of thousands, if not the hundreds of thousands. Okay, Fish speech from investor, the chat box where people are scrolling by chatting. The top right of that, there's 3 dots. Click that, then pop out chat. Clicking, pop out chat. Whoa! All right, come back to screen share now. Screen sharing. She's finding stuff out all the time. And then I click on this. I'll move it around a bit. We're going to put it, let's put it there. Oh, but then I can't see it live. That's probably not a bad thing. You guys talk garbage anyway. Look at these skills. Ha! Yeah. John, Electronium, man, I haven't actually had a look at it. We're doing a bit of an icon celebration at the moment. We'll certainly be back to have a look at. No, I'll get onto that in a second, Rachel. John, we'll be back tomorrow, mate. At we come in at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is Brisbane time, which is Sydney time minus 1 hour. So yeah, if you want to come back and have a discuss of the other coins, you're welcome to, man. We'll do that daily at 11 a.m. Rachel, no, it's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. It's something that someone started this morning on the chat this morning. Someone just said happy birthday, Fish, and it took off. And everyone just started saying happy birthday. No, it's not my birthday. My birthday's in May. I'm a Gemini. So I don't know how that rumor got started. Floyd's responding to my father and he said, speak slow and loud with hand signals. And non-speaking English will understand. That's what my dad thought. I said, why don't you try and speak some Spanish? He goes, because I like speaking English. I said, well, it doesn't really help. Is this? I don't even know if this chat's still working. I'm going to type. Is this working? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Quick, what I need to know about ICX. Okay, Crypto Chronicles. ICX is 5 minutes max. All right, man. ICX has been dubbed the Korean Ethereum. So it's a DApp platform. They did a lot of work before ICO. So before they'd even released a white paper, they'd gone around and made partnerships with universities, insurance companies, banks, you name it. They're going to be basically helping those companies to develop their token on top of the Icon blockchain. And it's Korean-based, built from scratch. So it's not, based off Bitcoin protocol or an ERC20 token. It's their own blockchain. It's pretty impressive. The ICO sold out in 6 hours. $44 million raised in 6 hours at ICO, which we were part of. It was originally purchased at ICO at 10 cents, and and then it's exploded once it got to futures markets. We have seen it trading as high as $3.50 a coin on the futures markets. So if you think that those futures markets were any decent indication, it's actually starting to take retracements now, guys. Let's just get this out of the way for a bit. Over here, you can see here, it's come down quite a way. Now, what's most likely to happen is you're going to find support around this area. You see how there's, it's very hard to tell because it's such a new coin. We're talking about charts that have only existed for a couple of hours. But this would be an obvious level of support. You see here how it went up and then down, but then it got brought back up again, okay? So this was seen as good buying, so a nice upward trend there. So you might look to get in. If it drops back down to 700, I might even get some more in. Might try and start flicking some money across now or see if I've taken any profits on anything and try and buy some more, because I think this is going to be a fantastic price long term. I really do. You're talking about, I think, a company that should get to the $1 billion valuation, if not more. And this would currently have it valued at 625 billion. It's about 600 billion if no coins were burnt, and I think coins will be burnt. Oh, I didn't even share with you guys, did I? I'm such a moron. Duh. All right, here we go. Where's my pop-out chat gone now, though? Oh, now I can't see pop-out chat. It's gone. Hello. Oh, now I completely stuffed this, haven't I? I've probably bloody stopped the stream. Anyway, yeah, it's stuck down a bit. You can see when it got down to Geez, it got put up quickly again on that bounce, didn't it? Oh, I got some more icon back. So you see my that trade hit, guys. So this is where I go and set it again. I think you're with me on this, so I'm just going to go set it again and show you how I do that. So I just picked up a nice 20% swing on that then with the market fluctuations. So showing Wilkie how it's done, like a boss. He's going to go, fish, you traded like 5 coins, you dickhead. I'll be like, yeah, mate, I'm a champion. Here we go. All right, so now, again, we're just trying to, we bought it back at, so we sold here, see, 31, bought back at 25,892. So our goal now, obviously, is to sell these 19 tokens higher than this 25,892 price against Binance coin. So we're going, well, we can see here, I could just beat the bottom seller. If anyone came up, I'd be making money. But I like to go a bit higher. So I might try and beat this one. You can see there's like, this sort of, might just beat this one because that's still a pretty high sell price. That would still be well above the odds of, buying it at 2.5 and selling it at 3. So what I do is I click on, well, when it stays still, it doesn't really matter. So what I'm trying to do is beat this one by 1. So I'm just taking one off at 3.4499 is what I'll do. And that's a good swing trade for me if I hit it. 3.4499. So I'll sell all 19 because I'm trying to accumulate. So I'm just swing trading back and forth and hoping that I can accumulate. That's why I've got buys and sells set up all up and down the charts. So I've just set that on the sell. You can come up here and have a look. But I'll go to the sell book, but mine will be sitting right there. See, with the yellow point next to it, okay? So right before this big wall of sells, that's what I want to do. I'll get out just before these guys. That's my plan. See what happens. Look at these swings already. This is why it's so good to trade on opening day. Yeah, you really can do quite well. So now I need to go back and check and see if any of my other orders have hit through Ether trading or Bitcoin trading. So I'm going to go orders, order history, and we're going to go, actually, so what we're going to do is trade history, beg your pardon. Okay. You can see sell. Yeah, so I did actually get a ICX to Bitcoin sell, and that was at 754. So obviously my goal would be to buy it cheaper than that. Like I was just trying to trade it. I traded it a little low. I'm not likely to get it back cheaper than that now. So I give up on it. Those 30 coins are gone for me now. I got plenty. I bought these to trade with. I still haven't even moved my coins over from my Ether wallet. So I'm just trying to accumulate more because I like the project. So yeah, that I'd obviously take that back in a heartbeat. But when I bought those 30 coins for 662 and made that much that quickly, like that's a quick 30%. Why wouldn't I do that? So that's what I did. So yeah, now I'll go back to Bitcoin. All right, so we're going to go back to the exchange, basic, and we'll see if Fish can successfully perform another swing trade. See what Wilkie will do? He'll buy it up the charts if he thinks it's going to keep going. He doesn't care. And then he'll swing trade it higher up the charts to catch up the ground that he's lost. And you can do that if you know what you're doing, because not everyone's going to hit a successful trade every single time. So as you can see here, we're trying to get onto Bitcoin and ICX. Just got to go down and select it before you get a little bit carried away. Okay, ICX and Bitcoin. Yeah, so that's 750 sell. I wouldn't have been able to get it back cheaper, so this would have to keep retracing. I don't see that happening from here, to be honest. I think it'll be upward trending as word gets out that this is happening. So that's 754. It's a quick turnaround. I can look to buy something else that's cheap with it. I'll set it back and I'll show you how to do that, but I don't think it's likely from here that I'm going to get it back, to be honest. And a lot of you might say, well, why don't you just buy it now and then trade it up higher? Well, it's just everyone's got their own thing that they're comfortable with, right? And I figure if I'm always buying it back sort of less than I sold it for, or I'm always selling it for more than I bought it for, then it's hard to lose, especially if both coins are going up in value. Then you're killing it. So I sold it for 754, guys. So I'm really looking for support all the way down here. 760, it's too high. So I've got to find some cheaper support. I mean, it wouldn't be a huge swing for me. Let's see what else we got. Thinking 721, right before this 10,000 here. And that's like, it's a good little swing trade that way. I don't think I'm going to hit it, but, you know, make 5% if I do. So I'd go like this, 721. And as you see, I should be able to pick up, you know, I sold 30, so it'd be 31.5 that I'm able to get back. There you go, 31.45. So I'll just pick up 31, leave the rest. Oh, I might as well pick them all up. Swing trade the lot. I hit that one. And you might say, well, why are you doing that just to pick 1.5 coins? Now you've lost a lot. Yeah, but no one can read the markets perfectly. And if I can swing trade that to 1.5 coins and then compound those coins and continue to swing trade it, I can actually make a lot of coins out of just picking up one and then picking up another. And then as you're compounding, you're actually making the swings on 32 coins instead of 30 and so on and so forth. So that's what I do. And you can scale that up or down depending on your budget. I have no idea where the chat is. Oh, everyone's back. Now I can bring this out again. Yay. Pop out chat. I'm so glad that someone taught me how to do this. Okay, I'm going to think it was Chronicus. Well done, Chronicus. You're a legend. All right, now we can have a look and a chat. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, we don't need to see the rest of it. We can see that part. All right, let's see what we got. Can you see my screen now, though? Maximize my screen. Oh, you guys suck. So demanding. All right, I'll maximize it. Do you know how hard it is for me to do anything on this computer? And now how do I get my chat? The chat's disappeared again. So I can't respond to the conversation. It would make a good little chat box over here, wouldn't it? I wonder if I can figure that out. How about if I go like this? And go, it's all the way over here, all right? Let's see how smart I can be. Will this work? Oh, fish look like a moron. I'm back and moron. Now I don't know how to find the chat. Is that it? Oh, there it is. Sweet. Oh, but then if I go like that, it doesn't go. If I go to full screen, it covers up the whole screen though, doesn't it? Oh, no, it doesn't. Sweet. All right, I think I finally figured it out. Yes. Fish the goose is back. Sorry about that, guys. You do have to put up with my technical idiotness. We know that. We'll have a chat for another 15, then I'll check out anyway. You guys can watch it yourself. Who's Wilkie? All right, is that better? Can you read the screen? It's 852. That's as big as I can make it. That I'll have to buy a bigger screen so you guys can all see it. It's a joke. I realized that it wouldn't show up bigger on your screen. You bought some Etherland the other day? Yeah, I was having a look at it, Ethercept. I don't know, man. I only just sort of, we had a look at it at the show this morning. I'll have to consider it more. You can see good. Okay, I think we got a trading chart up now. So does it look all right? Yeah, I think it looks all right. I can see it on my screen. I reckon you're just whinging if you don't think that's good. Hit Alt Tab. Why? Crypto Chronicus. What's that going to do? I'm scared to hit anything. I feel like we've got a setup that we can work with. It took me like, you really need dual screens? No joke, Ethercept. Or 3 or 4. Life is so much easier. Man, I struggle just to turn on computers. Why are you guys trying to overwhelm me? 883 in sats there, guys. Just moving up. Nice upward trend starting now again. In the last 10 minutes, you can see there quite a few green candles. Just in this last part. A little bit of an upward. I mean, this is minute by minute trading, guys. So this is really breaking it down sort of stuff rather than the big long charts that I like to look at. But, you know, we don't have that advantage when a coin's just hit market. Just hit market. Seeing it live for the first time being traded, it was unexpected. I think it's a good call, Crypto Chronicus. Man, I could be wrong. You know, you got to make your own decisions on this. But Crypto Chronicles is just sort of just sent a Litecoin over. I'm going to grab some ICX. Look, it's a good looking chart, man. You know how to read charts. Look at these increasing bottoms, right? It's a good. Okay, the caps have capped out a bit, so it's coming to a bit of a point. But I think the next move will be more up this way. You know, if it really gets much cheaper, I will go and move some more money myself. But I feel like, you know, I picked up a few hundred coins or 260 or whatever it was straight off the bat. Just sit on that, you know, nice swing trade. If I can nail them, you know, like I honestly believe when this hits exchange on OKX tomorrow, it will be more than this. And the reason being is because no one's expecting this. I didn't know it was happening. And if I hadn't been at my Discord, heard my Discord beeping away, I wouldn't have even been here sitting with you here watching it now. I'd be watching telly, not even realizing icons on exchange. NZ Street Beat said, Fish over here saying he ain't into tech, and I'm over here hassling the Discord. How do I get my first Satoshi? NZ Street Beats. 6 confirmations on LTC transfer already. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it goes pretty quick, man. I move Ethereum and Litecoin because when you want to make those desperate trades, like those quick trades, like I jumped. As soon as I saw this at $1.20, I was like, nah, I'm jumping. And I just pulled the trigger on every bit of ether that I could find, any bit of profit that had been taken. I just actually said, you know what, that'll do. I won't even keep it on the buy order for those other ones. I'll move it into Icon now. And then when Icon, I expect will go up. And if it does, I can sell it back and put that back on the buy wall at that point. Rachel, you shouldn't be up at this time watching trading anyway. Thanks for dropping in, though. Good to catch up with you. 2% swing on ICX. All right, back to bed later, guys. Yeah, I think we're all starting to feel a bit that way. It's I just wanted to come on and check it out with you guys. I'm gonna pop back to the sign off mode. Stop presenting. Say thanks for tuning in for this unscheduled and special edition of the Crypto Wave Investment Crew show. Guys, please feel free to like and subscribe. There's a growing investment group and we are having some success. And I look forward to doing hopefully that photo shoot tomorrow morning. It's either tomorrow morning or the next morning. I haven't actually locked it in yet, but yeah, Crypto Wave Investment Crew going mainstream. So, I mean, Australia's not a huge country, but Gold Coast is the 6th biggest city. So I expect we'll have some new subscribers joining us soon if that article goes ahead. And wanted to thank Xiao for actually coming up with the idea of the Crypto Wave Investment Crew. Xiao, you're a legend, and I'll certainly be mentioning you when I'm interviewed by the newspaper tomorrow. So congratulations to everyone who's got in on Icon. I mean, regardless of whether it hasn't quite hit the $3 we were hoping for just yet, it's still a long way up from where we bought it. I think 15x roughly. So congratulations to everyone who invested in that. Please make your own decisions with regard to investing in the crypto economy, and I'll catch up with you all tomorrow for a full discussion. We'll see how the trading goes overnight. Catch up with you guys. Peace out.